Okay, guys, I think I'm up. Let me, oops. Yes. Okay, I am live, guys. So, hi all my friends. When you guys pop on, please say hey. Hi, what's up? What are you doing? All that fun stuff. And obviously we'll wait a few minutes. Hi, Anne. Oh, I'm so glad you can see. This is cute little Chewy. So I don't know if you saw him before when we got him a month or 5 weeks ago, but he has gotten really, really big. So I just kind of wanted to share him with you. And of course, there's my cute daughter, Jordan. Oh, cute Chewy. So yes, when you guys hop on, just say hey. We will be doing part 2 to last week's gel prints. Now we're going to make some cards out of those, which is going to be a lot of fun. I did a lot of prep work because I think we're going to make like 6 cards because I think that's how many backgrounds we made. This is a Frenchie, Anne. This is a French bulldog, and he is what's called a lilac merle. So he's kind of he really is kind of a lilac color in general. He looks kind of gray, but yeah. Hi, Nakia. Yes, he's gotten so big. He's doubled in weight. When we got him, he was like 5 pounds, and now he's about 10 pounds. So he is a big, big boy, but he's super, super sweet and super, super snuggly. He gives hugs. He tucks his head like on your shoulder and gives you big hugs, and it's the best thing ever. And we named him Chewy. I can't remember. I think we had a different name last time, but now we named him Chewy. This is what he does right here. He's such a little sweetheart. He just is a snuggle bug. Every time I pick him up, he just snuggles. So I thought I would share puppy love with you guys while we're waiting for everybody to get on. So anyways, we're going to make backgrounds. We already made backgrounds. We're going to make cards out of those backgrounds. And Christmas cards, because we kind of did Christmas backgrounds. So they're going to be cute. Like I said, I did a lot of the prep work already. I am going to keep it fairly simple because it's going to kind of be about the backgrounds. So, oh, my daughter says, yeah, we named him Kermit. That's what his original name was, but then we changed it to Chewy because it just seemed to fit him better. And he's very, very handsome. And he's super, super sweet and super, super playful. And just a big love. So what have you guys been up to? How has your week been? Have you guys had a good week? I can't believe it's already Thursday. I'm not sure what happens. It seems like Monday lasts a long time and then all of a sudden it's Thursday. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But how has your week been? Last weekend, we went to Vegas to do Christmas shopping, which I think we talked about. Sorry, my other dog's trying to get in. Hello, Lori. Hi, I'm so glad you're here to watch. And this is one of my cute puppies, Marcy. Hey, Marcy. So glad you're here. I was just talking about how last weekend we went to Vegas to do some Christmas shopping, and that went by so fast. I think we left at like 6 in the morning and didn't get home till like 9 at night. And it seemed like it went in a blink of an eye, all the shopping that we did down there. And it's only like 2.5 hours away from us drive time. So it was crazy. But yeah, this week has just gone by really, really fast. Shopping was fun. We got to the mall because we go to the Galleria Mall down there. Usually they have a ton of Christmas stuff put up, which is kind of fun. And they only had a little bit this time. So I think we went maybe a week too early or something. But it was a lot of fun. We got lots of fun grandbaby stuff. I think I put everything in the cart that was within her age group toy-wise. So, and then we ate good food. So that was lots and lots of fun. So Nakia says the week has gone by so fast. Yeah, it is crazy fast. I don't understand how it's already Thursday, and it's just been insane. I'm gonna give it about 1 more minute and then we'll flip around and we will get started. And little Chewy is gonna go lay down because he's been playing really, really hard. But say, aren't I so handsome? Aren't I a pretty, pretty boy? He's so good. Okay, babe, can you come get the babe? Can you come get the pup? See if my husband can come snag him up. JR. Thank you. Are you gonna go take a nap? Thanks. Okay. All right, guys, my bird's talking. I'm gonna flip around and then we will get going on these cards because we have quite a few to make. I'm sorry, my bird's so loud. Okay, we're good, we can see. Okay, so if you guys remember last week, hi Sally, I'm so glad you're here. How was your week? Last week we did those fun gel prints. I'm gonna bring some of them into view. I did already die cut some of these larger sentiments that I want to use. I did link everything down below in the description unless I'm going to add some things on. Oh, I did forget to add something on. Marisha, I got Marisha's sequence and I meant to link that, so I will link that, but look at how gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see, but I got 2 of each because I'm actually going to do a giveaway with these, with 2 of them. I'm going to keep 2 for myself, and then I'm going to do a giveaway with these. I'm not sure if I don't think I'm going to do it tonight because I'm not prepared for that, but I am going to do a giveaway with some of Marisha's sequins. So hang on for that because we will do that. Sally says she has a good week, leaving for vacation tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. Where are you going? Because that's going to be fun. While I'm waiting for that answer, so here's the backgrounds. Like I said, I die cut a ton of sentiments. There's more than these backgrounds. So I'm just using lots of different companies' stuff. I do want to keep it simple because I still want it to be all about the backgrounds. But something we're going to add, and Mari last week had said, hey, add some gold to your cards. So we are going to do that. But we are going to, oh, you're going to Maui. Are you kidding me? I'm so jealous. Have so much fun, Sally. I'm sure you absolutely deserve a vacation. And that will be so fun. I'm going to use background stamps, and we are going to do some heat embossing on our gel print backgrounds. And if you remember, these gel print kit is from Tailored Expressions, and I have that listed again below. So we're going to use these backgrounds. I'm just going to go through some of the products really quick. I'm using the Stamp Market, their Fa La La large die, which is beautiful. Simon Says Stamp, not Simon Says Stamp, Lawn Fawn, Let It Snow. And then I have a ton of Simon Says Stamp. I have the Merry Christmas, the Large Joy, the Believe, and this is out of stock, but if you guys wanted to, obviously click the little, email me when it comes back in. And Oh Holy Night. So we're going to use those. We are also, for some of the sentiments, we're going to use Tailored Expressions Simple Strips Christmas and the coordinating die. I've talked about these before, and so I'm going to show you how it works. Super easy, but really fantastic for die cutting tons of sentiments at one time. It is a time saver, especially if you are going to be making a lot of cards at one time. And then I've just got some like frame dies that we're going to be using for some of these. So let's get going. I think I want to die cut the backgrounds first, and then we will add like the gold embossing powder. I also have white embossing powder, so we could do that too. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one at a time. So here is that fun green and white background that we did. And I'm gonna come in with Honeybee Stamps. This is the Scalloped A2 card frame. And I just think the scallop is so pretty, even at Christmas time. Oops. And I'm gonna get the largest one out. And I'm actually gonna pull it over here because I kind of like, there's a lot of open white on this side. So I'm just gonna slide it over here. And I'm gonna tape that in place. And then we will get some of these backgrounds die cut real simple. Okay, so besides Sally, does anyone else have any fun plans for the weekend, or are you just gonna kick back and relax? Like, what are you guys gonna do? What do you have going on? We're gonna go down and help my son install a little bit of flooring, and of course visit with the grandbaby because she's way too much fun. Hold on, that didn't die cut well enough. Let me try that again. What are you guys doing? Let me get this through. Nope, not that end. Apparently, I'm learning how to die cut for the first time today. I had to take a 2-hour nap just to get through to this evening because I was so tired. So Lori says taco night with friends and then Yellowstone with some other friends. Oh, that's fun. That'll be fun. Taco night's always good. Hopefully some crafting since I've barely been in my craft room lately. That's really sad, Lori. I'm sorry that you've not been in your craft room. That's kind of a bummer. Sally says, how was Las Vegas? It was really good. We had a lot of fun. It went super, super fast. But it was a really, really good time. Okay, this one is going to have the Let It Snow sentiment. I think I'm actually, because I really like this background, I want to do this. I'm going to do this large scalloped one on this too. Marcy says, yes, love taco night. Who doesn't love a taco? Let's be real. So I'm going to go up here because I really love this snowflake part, but I want to definitely get this. And you can see some snowflakes over here. So I'm going to hold this down in place. I'm using some real low tack tape because I'm not sure if a stronger tape would pull up some of this paint or not. I kind of don't know if that would do that. You know what I love? I love taco night, but you know what I really love? Like a baked potato bar. Have you guys ever done that? I've done that a few times, and that is one of my most favorite things because I love a good baked potato. Even a sweet potato, I dress as a regular baked potato. I think some of the paint kind of holds it together. Okay, there we go. And I think when you trim these down, they look so pretty. Like you get to see the background with all that other, there, can you guys see that? All the other nonsense around it. Okay, let's keep cutting these. I've got a circle frame here. We do baked potato bars on our craft weekends in Kansas. Oh my gosh, that's so fun, Lori. One of these days I need to get you here for one. I would love that so much. Lori, you have no idea. That would be like, I think I would die. That would be so much fun. When I saw your quick live for the greetery when you were there, I was like, oh my gosh, what a blast. Okay, I'm going to use Lawn Fawn's small stitched rectangle stackables for the next one. If I would actually bring it over here, that would be super helpful. I think this one. Make sure I don't lose the eye, the dots to my eye. This one was really, really pretty. So let's see. I almost think this might be a sideways card. I think I'm going to go right over here. I kind of like that. Let's see. Line this up. How is everybody's weather? Is it really starting to change? Because the last couple days here, it has been pretty darn cold. The little pup I had, Chewy here, he gets so cold easy. He wears little sweaters. And he definitely does not want to go outside, especially first thing in the morning. It is just way too cold for him. Okay. So this has a little bit of stitch detail, which you will be able to see. Now this, if you guys remember, this paper is so thin that some of them we might have to stick onto another piece. Oh, that's pretty. Another piece of like thicker cardstock, because this is like thin, like printer paper, like thin printer paper. So, okay. We're going to get there. Thanks for hanging in with me while we're die cutting. I kind of think this one would be fun as a circle. Let me see. This is Pink and Main's Stitched Circle Die. my stuff. Oh. Get out of the way. Okay. Lori says currently 44 degrees in Kansas. Yeah, that's cold. Marcy says it was raining the first part of the week and today was beautiful, sunny, around 70. That's insane. Nikia says it's cold here in North Carolina. My pup doesn't like going outside either. They're so funny. They're so particular. When we were in Vegas on Saturday, it was 84 degrees. It was so fantastic. I was like, yes, this is like so wonderful. Okay. This is kind of a small circle. Maybe I don't want a circle on this one. Okay, hold on. I think I lied. Actually, you know what I want to do? We'll do a circle on the other one. Sorry about that. Marisha's on. Hey, Marisha, I'm so glad you're here. Marcy says our dogs hate going out in the rain. You know, my dogs kind of don't mind, although I think Chewy will mind because he's just kind of a big baby. Okay, hold on. I need to trim this down first. Let me trim this down to an A2 size because this is not like, this is Memory Box's stitched rectangle die, and it actually cuts out a frame. So we're going to inlay some gold or silver. We'll do gold because the sentiment is in gold. So let me get this trimmed down. Okay, you are that. Let me figure out where I want it to be. I'm going to start with a 5x6 and then we'll kind of go from there. I don't want to cut off all of one color, but I need to get it to the right size. So we're just going to trim a little bit at a time. 5. There we go. There's probably an easier way to do that, but darned if I know what it is. Okay, so I really like these and I forget that I have these frames. I'm gonna go in with like the third smallest one if I can get it out. That'd be fabulous. And then this, I'm gonna make sure this will still fit. Yes. Okay, so this, you wanna make sure obviously that it's straight because that would not be fun. This is going to die cut out a little frame. Then we will replace that with, we will inlay the gold, the little gold frame. So we'll die cut this again, but now we'll end up with 2 pieces, which is totally fine. And then we will put that little gold piece in, which will be really, really pretty. Okay. Seriously, I feel like I'm learning how to die cut. I don't know what is going on. Maybe I need new plates. Maybe my plates are dull. Now, I showed you guys I'm going to be using those background stamps. Do you guys use background stamps a lot, or do you like it, dislike it? What's your thoughts? I forget that I have them and I want to use them more, and I just kind of forget that I have them. Okay, so here is the framed piece. So you literally could take this piece and make a second card out of it and inlay this into a card. So like, don't throw this piece out. You could definitely use that. I'm not going to today just because I already have my cards kind of planned, but that would be fantastic. Marcy, you could never make cards on the fly. Oh, I'm not. I have to think about it ahead of time. I'm not that girl. At all. Okay, let me grab a piece of gold cardstock. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to use a gold glitter because I think that will be really pretty. And I put that frame up because I'm not thinking straight. Marcy says I have about 5 or 6 background stamps. I use them occasionally. Yeah, I feel like I need to use them more. I think sometimes I feel like I need to have a ton of stuff on my card. So like Lori Willison is on here, and she makes the most gorgeous, clean and simple cards all the time. Lori, I swear when I see your cards, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it just like that. But then when I go to do it, it doesn't look like yours. So I struggle. So then I'm like, let me just put a ton of stuff on there and pretend I wasn't trying to do that. Some people just have talent for clean and simple. Let me turn this down and run it through one more time. I think I need to get some new plates, because maybe I need to do Jennifer McGuire's trick to make them not so bendy. Is that a word? Is that the right word for it? Okay. Come on. All right, let's pull this off of here. This is gorgeous glitter cardstock. Oh, you know what? I did not put the paper on my list. This is all Cardstock Warehouse. Cardstock. The gold mirror, the silver mirror, all the cardstock that I'm using. So this will go around. This will inlay like this, and we will put that piece in there. But better. Okay, let's move on. We just have one more to cut. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had 6. Am I nutty? Maybe not. Okay. This one I think would be great with a circle die. So let me do that. Oops. Okay, this one I think is perfect. Kind of like I want this white, but I like having this, so I'm gonna scoot this over to here. Thank you, Marcy. I like the inlay look, and I forget that I forget about doing it. And I think part of my problem is I need to look through my stuff more to get my ideas. Sometimes I just kind of get an idea in my head and then I go with that instead of looking at what I have and then getting ideas that way. How do you guys get your ideas? What do you guys do to get inspired? Oh, I think that's an eye. All right. Oh, I like that circle. And then there's still quite a bit that you could do something else with that piece. Okay. Yeah, so I need to look through my stuff more to kind of get myself inspired that way. Okay, one last one. I knew there was another one. Apparently I was blind as a bat. This one is so pretty. I loved this one. I think I'm going to have to do... I think honestly, guys, I'm going to do another scalloped one, but I'm going to go a little bit smaller on it. I just really love a scalloped frame. Sally says she watches videos. Yeah. I think because I make my own videos, I try not to watch other videos, if that makes sense. I do every once in a while if I'm like really like struggling. If I feel like my brain is fried and I cannot think of anything, I will watch some videos, and I won't necessarily like copy what they're doing. It just gets, I feel like it just gets the juices flowing, if that makes sense. I better plug my computer in. I didn't even think about that ahead of time. That would not be good to have my computer die in the middle of a live. And other times I'll just scroll through and look at people's cards for like color inspiration or a stamp set or a layout or, you know, something like that. Okay, that one's pretty too. All right, we have got that part done. So, okay. I think I'll just start with this one because I have it already in front of me. I made some card bases ahead of time. And so we've got this. Oh, I don't need that yet. Totally getting ahead of myself, you guys. I swear, I think I have no brains. Okay, let's do our backgrounds. This is where this is going to get fun. I did do the embossing when I made this kit for Tailored Expressions, or when I made that project for Tailored Expressions. I did do that. So I'm taking out my little foam insert because I need to, oops, dropping things. I need to do the backgrounds. So here are the background stamps. This is from a Stamp Timber one. So obviously you guys can't get this one, but I'm sure there's something similar. But I've got the Christmas, the hand lettered holiday background. I have the center cut kaleidoscope background. This is a poinsettia background and a quilted hearts background. So these are the backgrounds that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be doing some gold embossing. Hey Donna, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I'm going to get these in here. I'm going to turn on my heat guns. I like to turn it on ahead of time because then it gets nice and hot, and especially on this paper because it's super, super thin. Scratch. I just really don't want to, sorry, my brain has completely stopped working. I don't want it to warp. Hello, geez Louise. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down. I finally got the Misty 2.0. I don't know if you guys have it, and now I get why people are making such a big deal out of it. This lip that hangs off the edge makes it so much easier. And I finally got bar magnets. I swear I've been living in the ice ages forever, but not anymore. Okay, so there's that. Let's get my powder tool, and because my powder tool is kind of janky, I think my bird is saying Marco. Isn't that hilarious? Scratch, you're so talky. I'm gonna sprinkle this on because she's saying her own name. My little nub has had it. So, you know, before, I think all these other lives, you guys, she's just made noises. Now she's talking. Yeah, she's talking like crazy. Arr, Scratch. You're so funny. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. No, you're going to be stingy. We had one of the other pups in here today. We had oh my gosh. She's saying R like a pirate. We had Kirby in here, and she loves the dogs, and she was just, when he was walking around, she was just giving him kisses, and ooh, that was loud. Yeah, Scratch, that was loud. Yep, happy birthday. She's so funny right now. Why are you so funny right now? She's in love with that puppy, that's why. Scratch, Marisha says hi. Say hi. She does not talk on command. She's not. Sometimes she'll give me a kiss on command, but that's it. Yeah, she loves that siren now. That siren noise. It's so loud. Arr. Say happy birthday. Say ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks for the kiss. She's being very lovey. I got this Don't Stress, Just Press tool from Tailored Expressions for the Misty. It is fabulous because I don't know, you guys probably saw before I was always using my towel. Can't see if there's any. Oh, yep. The writing is on there. Let me get my little scratch paper. Yep, ready? Lori says, my kids are hollering to come play a game, so I'm off. Good to see your face. Thank you so much, Lori. Have fun with your kids, and we will talk later. She's so funny. Happy birthday. Okay, can you guys see the writing on there? Doesn't that make that so pretty? totally getting distracted by my bird. She's been quiet. She's gonna talk every time I talk. She's been quiet lately with as much talking, but I think she was just in love with that puppy. Okay. So this is nice and hot, so this should melt it fairly quick. There we go. Oh, she did. She said ho, ho, ho. Scratch, say ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. She's putting on a show for you guys tonight. So now what I think is cool about this, Scratch is too adorable. Yes, she is. I keep laughing. Feels good though. Laughter is good. Yeah. You're just talking away, huh? What I think is fun about this is that this doesn't have to be perfect either when we're doing the stamping and embossing, because I think that's what's kind of neat about this gel print background is it's almost distressed in a way to me. That's what I think. So she's saying Marco. I'll tell you the story behind that. That is so Polo. So there's that one. And I have no idea what goes with that. Where did I put that? Oh. Okay, let me get this. Actually, I'm going to use this one again because I only have 1, 2, 4 more. So we need a total of 6. I think I'm going to do it. Scratch. I think I'm going to do it on this green one. Say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Scratch. Let's see. Speaking of birthdays, you guys are going to so laugh at me. So I don't know if I think I talked to you about the cake that I got. It was the Scratch. It was the Cinderella cake. Okay, well, I am going to need to figure out what I'm doing here first. Hold on. I did not cut into it on my birthday. I think I finally cut into it on Monday or Tuesday. It may have been Tuesday. Because it's so pretty and I just did not want to cut into it. And when I cut into the back of the dress, the tiniest slit, and everyone shared a tiny, tiny, tiny piece of cake. My whole family's laughing at me. So now it's in this, it's funny, huh, Scratch? It's in the center of my kitchen table as a centerpiece. Polo. I'm sorry guys, she's so funny right now. She hasn't said that in forever. Anyways, so now it's my centerpiece on my table, and we're not going to eat it. It might stay there through Christmas. I don't know. It's too pretty to eat, but the cake was yummy. It was chocolate cake, which is my favorite. Polo. Okay, so Marco Polo came from with my daughter having epilepsy. At the very beginning, we just didn't know when seizures were going to come or what was going on. So if she was in another room or in the bathroom or something like that, we would holler, I would holler Marco, and then she would holler Polo. So then we just knew that she was good. She wasn't laying on the ground having a seizure or something, you know, because we just didn't understand her seizures yet. So, of course, Scratch yells Marco. She doesn't say Polo, but she says Marco because she tends to copy what I say. Yeah, Marco.
That's all right.
So that's my funny story behind that with our crazy bird. So this one I did not ink up twice like I did the other one because I really want this one to not be perfect, which is exactly what I got, and I'm loving it. Ooh, pretty bird. Okay. Thank you, Marisha. It was a beautiful cake. Oh my gosh. Well, it is because it's still out there. So yeah, I did not have cake on my birthday. I had ice cream because I'm like, well, we're not cutting into that. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, that's so pretty. Hi, Scratch. look, let's see. Let me get the right tilt. Ooh, there you can kind of see it. So like I said, it's not like perfectly on there, which I am in love with. I think this is going to be one of my favorite backgrounds. I think all of you guys kind of liked this background too last time. Okay, quit staring at a joy and get yourself together. All right, let's, and one of these backgrounds is not, I'm going to go with this one, is not Christmassy, but I just don't think it matters if I'm being real honest. So I'm going to use this Quilted Hearts background. But it doesn't matter because I don't know that you're going to like notice it, if that makes sense. So I like this one. I think this is pretty with that fun pop of pink. All right, let me get this stuck down. Did y'all have something yummy for dinner? I'm curious. I always like to know what people eat just because I love food so much. And we might as well talk about it while we're doing this. Okay. I don't know, we have a restaurant called Costa Vida here. And I know it's a chain, but I don't know if any of you guys have it. But it's like a fresh mix type restaurant. It's kind of like a Chipotle. I think it's way better than Chipotle, but that's just me personally. But I get their, it's a salad. It's a ginormous salad. Oh, Marisha, you made lasagna. Oh, yum. I love lasagna. And I just get like black beans in it. I don't do any meat or anything, but it is so delicious. It's so, so good. Marcy said she had a big salad too. Heck yeah, salads are yum. All right, I'm gonna push this down. This one I might make sure. I made chicken veggie noodle soup. Ooh, yes. Yum, you guys. I was too tired to cook. Although I did do a lot of prep work on Sunday for the week, like for my lunches. Because I find lunches are a pain. And I'm always so busy and I'm tired and then I don't eat good. So lunch and stuff I did, I prepped tons of veggies I could just throw in the pan and cook. I cooked some chicken ahead of time. Oh, I love this. You know what? I totally forgot to prep this with my powder tool though. Yeah, that was good. You know what? But I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to scratch. So there's a couple spots that it's a little over, but you know what? I actually don't mind on this. My bird is so funny. So I have started, ooh, let's see what Marisha says. I love to add fresh basil, Italian sausage, and mushrooms to my lasagna. Ooh, that sounds so good. I'm coming over. I'll see you in, I don't know how long it takes to get to North Carolina from Utah, but I'll be there. Save me some. I forget the powder tool all the time, Marcy, all the time. All the time. It's so ridiculous. I'm like, Joy, how long have you been making cards? But, oh well. But anyways, I started lifting weights, like heavy weights, because I guess that's the best way for women in menopause to lose weight. And so I prepped enough food so I'm eating enough protein because I'm not. That is gorgeous. Look at that. I think I've used that background one time. What was I thinking? Marcy, I have it right in front of me. I forget all the time. Yeah, mine's right here. Like literally like right there. So I feel you, Marcy. Isn't that so pretty? I'm trying to get a good view, you guys. There we go. Maybe. Oh, that's gorgeous. Scratch, that was so loud. I do too, Marcy. I do love the delicate gold embossing. That is pretty. That I should have done on more than one card. Maybe I will. There's no rules. I think I'm gonna because That was just gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna get the circle, and I'm gonna do it on the circle because I think that is gonna be so, so pretty. So anyways, I'm into lifting these heavy weights for chicks because apparently it's supposed to be good for menopause women to lose weight because it doesn't stress your body out. Oh my gosh. So my husband loves to lift weights, and so he helps me do it, which is really, really nice. But holy mackerel, it is no joke. And I don't have a lot of endurance right now. I just don't have a lot of stamina. But I'll get there. So anyways, that's my whole point of saying I've got to eat a ton of protein. Thank goodness I like eggs. Alexandra, hello from Syracuse, New York. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you stopped by. Let me give you a quick rundown with what we're doing. Last week we made gel print backgrounds, so this is a part 2. You're going to hear craziness in my background because it's my parrot. It looks like the earth with pink polka dots. Marcy, you're so funny. But it kind of does. Don't say that because now that's all I'm going to see. Oh my gosh. Marcy, you're a crack up. So anyways, Alexandra, we are... So my bird's laughing. We are... Sorry, she's so funny. Anyways, so we are making cards with those backgrounds now. So that's the whole point. I'm getting so distracted by my crazy bird. This is the most she's talked on a live. She is so funny. Let me get around. Oh, I didn't prep this one. You guys, honestly, didn't we just talk about this? What is wrong with me? Okay, I'm putting it right here so I have to see it, and maybe I will do it right next time. Okay. Marcy says, yes, I eat a hard-boiled egg every day. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy amount of protein. Like my husband was telling me tonight, he's like, so you need, whatever your goal weight is, you need to eat that many grams of protein. And it's going to be like 30 grams at every meal, and it'll be probably 4 or 5 meals a day. So, I mean, I like protein, but, you know, I think when you're forced to eat it, it's going to be a little old, but whatever does me good. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. How fun is that? Okay. Y'all, I'm loving this. Okay, so we have 2 more. Let me see what we've got. Okay. So the one background where we die cut the little, we're going to have the little piece. I'm just going to stamp this one. So we've got this poinsettia one or the center cut kaleidoscope. Which one do you think should go on here? I'm going to wait for you guys to tell me. We can't even remind you to use the powder tool. I know. Marcy, we're all in the same boat, apparently. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. And even see, Scratch thinks it's funny too. Okay, so this background or this background for this piece. What do you guys think? Poinsettia, kaleidoscope. Okay, Venus says kaleidoscope. Yay! I like that one too. What do you guys think? Marcy agrees. Let's see if we get some more. What do you guys think? And we will go with the majority. This is why I love crafting with you guys. You guys are so super helpful. Okay, Alexandra, we're going to do it. Let's do it. Oh, see, I was getting ready to put this out of the way. What is wrong with me? Okay, we're going to do it upright. So get that adhered down. Akia says kaleidoscope. Marisha says kaleidoscope. Okay. Let's do it. If I can get it out of the thing. Because honestly, I struggle. What is the deal? Okay. Scratch. So this is where you can take the centerpiece out of this, but I think I'm going to leave it in. I don't want that not in there. Okay. I am going to prep it this time. See, look at me. I am remembering. Where's my paintbrush? Okay. Okay. Turn my thing back on. Polo. And of course I put way too much on, but I don't have time to mess around. Whoa, that was loud scratch. Alexandra, put the powder on. Yes. Okay. Let's ink this up with the Versamark ink. This one I'm not going to worry if it gets a full image. I think this one would look good if it gets broken up. Sorry, my bird is insane. Okay. Let's go here. Thank you guys so much for crafting with me. You guys are so much fun. I just adore you. I was feeling icky earlier today and, well, ooh, look at that. Good choice, everyone. Good choice. But I'm so glad. So glad that I'm hanging out with you guys. It's taken my mind off of it. Okay. Let's heat this bad boy up. I have a confession to make. I still have my Halloween decorations up, and I still have birthday decorations up at my house right now. This weekend is the plan to take them down. But it's pretty bad. Some of the birthday stuff is down, some of the big stuff, but not all of it. Okay, look at that. Alexandra, you're sweet. Thank you so much. Ooh-wee, that's pretty. Okay, one more, you guys, and then we will put these cards together. I think we're doing pretty good on time. We'll go a little bit longer than an hour this time, but we are making a ton of cards, so. All right. So there's this one, and I know we've got these two backgrounds to put on it, but I kind of don't want to use these, if I'm being honest, because I really love that. So I am going to come in with, we could do the words or that pretty little diamond background. What do you guys think? The diamond background or the words on this, because this, you can see this big snowflake, and I'm almost thinking the diamond background, but what do you guys think? Let me know. While you're letting me know, oh no, I'm not going to prep yet. No, I'll do it in a minute. Thank you, Marcy. I enjoy hanging out with you too. Donna says it's hard to text and drive. Yeah, don't text and drive. Okay, we're getting lots of diamonds. Marisha says words, but we're getting 3 diamonds. I know it's kind of hard. I'll go with the majority. We'll go with the diamonds because I think it'll leave it open too. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna put that on there. This is the last one, and then we can put these together. Prep it, Joy, prep it. Gosh, honestly. Yeah, lots of diamonds. I'm loving it too, Marcy. I think it is turning out, it is so pretty. This is what happens when you shop your own stuff. Jeez Louise. You need to be doing that way more often. All right. Ink this up really good. Here we go. I think the words would be pretty on that background too. I just did not want to cover up that big snowflake, so I'm glad you guys voted for that one, but I would have gone with whatever. And I think it's way fun to be doing heat embossing over the gel print background. I think that's way fun. I think that just adds another dimension of something. Ooh, yes. You guys, that is so gorgeous. Here we go. All right, let's heat this up. I almost blew that right out of my hand. That would have been horrible. This is going to be my new favorite background. I'm going to have to use it on everything. Are you kidding me? And we can still see those snowflakes through it. That is so perfect. I know I keep going on and on about it, but that's what I really loved about this background. Okay. Can you guys see that? And you can still make out all of those snowflakes. Gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to put this away. Let me really quick show you. Where did I put it? That's a whole nother question. Aha. Okay. So this is the Tailored Expressions Simple Strip Christmas. Thank you, Donna. That one turned out so good. Yeah, it just adds a little bit of gold. So they have, Tailored Expressions has lots of these. Birthday, I mean, there's all kinds of seasons, and then they have mini ones. I don't think that's a word. So you need to take your little foam piece out. Hold on, I have tons of embossing powder in this. Wow. Let me put a piece of cardstock in here. Nope. Okay, so you're just going to line this up, and you're going to treat this just like any other background stamp. And then you've got these little register marks here. And the coordinating die, is this even big enough? Hold on. That's not big enough. Let me get a bigger piece of cardstock. The coordinating die, you're going to line that up, these little register marks, with the die, and it's just going to cut out all of those sentiments at once. And it is so fantastic, because I don't know about you, but I feel like that's kind of tedious to me sometimes. So I really, really like that. Okay, I'm going to do gold embossing on this as well. Let me prep, because it's right in front of actually in front of my face. But like I said, there's tons of, like birthday, I have Easter, there's Thanksgiving, there's Halloween. There's kind of a mix with a little bit of everything in it. Thank yous, all kinds of stuff at Tailored Expressions. So I have this listed below too, and linked, so if you wanted to get one of these, you could. And if there's any new followers, if you guys like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe and do all of that. And if you guys are watching on replay, say hey, that it's the replay, because I go back and will look at those comments too. All right, let me get it again. I just think this is a fantastic quick idea. This would be good if you're mass producing Christmas cards, to do sentiments like this, because then you're not having to stamp individual sentiments. I mean, that takes forever. My mother-in-law wants 50 Christmas cards, and so you better believe this is what I'm using for the sentiment strips. And I'm also going to be using some Christmas embossing folders, because I think that is going to go really fast. Okay, so there's the sentiments. Let me get this out of the way. And I am not one that wants to mass produce the same card over and over. So I ordered a bunch of the embossing folders from Simon Says Stamp. I've got a couple other ones. I've got one from Altenew. It's a really pretty snowflake one, but that's why I'm going to make those. And at least it'll be different, so I won't feel like I'm making the same card over and over and over, because you might as well just throw me off a cliff, because I cannot stand that. Oh, you know what? I do not have the press tool linked below, Marisha. I will have to link that. I'm glad you said that, because I didn't even think about it. But it is from Tailored Expressions, and it is called, it is just their press tool. So I'm sorry I did not have that linked because I wasn't even thinking about it. Okay. All right, we're good there. Marcy says, I have both the large and mini sentiment strip sets and dies, but have a hard time when stamping on black cardstock with white embossing powder. Okay. Why do you think you have a hard time with that, Marcy? Like, what's going on with that? Okay, let me get this out of the way. Yes, Marisha, you do need one. Yes, you do. Okay, let me tape this in place. So here you can see the die lines up with those little squares on the side. And we're going to run this through, and we will have tons of fabulous sentiments, which makes me such a happy, happy girl. But I do like to put quite a bit of tape down to really hold it in place. Marcy says the white embossing powder strays even when I use the powder tool. I noticed that too. It does. Just use, if you haven't, just use a little, I have a little tiny small paintbrush like this right here. It's super, super tiny. And I use that to kind of brush away the strays and maybe over powder like crazy, and then see what happens with that. Okay, let me run this through really quick. You can hear each one of those die cutting. That's so funny. Alrighty, here we go. Then we have all of these. I have so much embossing powder on my table. Oh my gosh. All of these wonderful sentiments. Okay. Looky there, we are all done with that. Now let's get these cards together, because we're in about an hour. Thanks for hanging in there with me, you guys. We're gonna get through this. 1, 2, 3. Am I insane? Oh, yes, I am. Ah, things are falling. All right, let's keep this simple. Okay, so I die cut the Merry Christmas, of course, from some gold mirror cardstock. Let me poke out this little eye, and hopefully I don't lose it, or the dot to the eye. Oh, see, where'd it go now? Oh, it's right there. Like, are you kidding me? I'll put that right up here. Oh, no, it's right there. All right, let me just pop out these little sections. I'll try the over powdering and see if that works. Thank you. I do use a tiny bright brush. Yeah, it does help. Yeah, maybe just try the over powdering. I think sometimes it's scary on dark cardstock. I know the first time I did it forever ago, I was like, what did I just do? I just ruined my whole background. But no, of course not. It buffs right off. Okay, I know I'm trying not to lose my little things here. Pop you out. I really like on these larger sentiments, I like using like mirrored cardstock or glittered cardstock. I just think they pop so differently. And I think that that is really, really pretty. So again, we're going to keep it simple because these are meant to be about the background. So that is really pretty. What do you guys think? I have to go to work. You girls have fun. Thank you, Alexandra, so much for stopping by. Have a good night at work. Ooh, see, I like that. I think that's just really super pretty and super, super simple. So let's, although at the same time, see, I'm so funny. Okay, calm down, Joy. So I'm going to use my tape runner, and I'm going to put a lot more on just because this paper wants to bend on its own because it is so thin, and it has had the paint on it and of course the heat embossing. So let me, thank you, Donna. I'm so glad you love it. I love it too. It's turning out so good. Let go of me. Oh my gosh, Joy. You know what I found on TV? I stream now. I used to, we used to have Dish, but now we stream. And you know what I came across last night? Who's the Boss? Did you guys ever watch that? Marcy, I love the Scalloped Edge too. But do you guys remember Who's the Boss with Tony Danza and Alyssa Milano and, oh, come on, Glue. So I was watching that last night, and I'm going to watch it again tonight when I go to bed. Isn't that hilarious? It was like so my childhood. Yes, you loved that show? Yeah, well, it's on streaming, like free on the IMBD, whatever, TV. It's free on there. You have commercials, but Angela Bauer, yes, loved that show. I know when I saw it last night, I was like, oh, I need to watch that. And my son was like, I remember you watching that when I was little. Okay, so obviously I'm going to glue down the Christmas first. I did not lose the eye. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. And Mona's so funny. I loved her. Yes, the grandma was hilarious. So yes, I'm going to be watching that because I have binge watched Living Single. Well, I was watching it today while I was making projects. I have binge watched that numerous times because that show makes me laugh out loud so hard. I also love Designing Women. That show makes me laugh out loud. I can remember all the characters from the 80s TV show, but don't ask me what I did this morning. Isn't that the truth? Marcy. Isn't that the painful, painful truth? Oh my gosh. I still mentally feel like I'm 25, so the fact that I just turned 45 was like, what? Like, what just happened? Craziness. That theme song, oh yeah, the theme song to Living Single is so good. It's just, that is just a great show. I mean, think about it. Way before Friends, just as funny as Friends, and I actually think that some of the characters were better than the Friends characters. Okay, let me see how I want to do this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Friends. I don't want to start a war. But the Sugar Baker Company, yes. Nakia, Maxine, she is my favorite. Max is my favorite on that TV show. She's the one who makes me laugh out loud. I mean, I was cracking up here in my craft room, laughing so hard because of her. Okay, so we've got these little sentiments over here. Let me, and I might just kind of put something in the center right here, but let's find what we want to put. So there's Jingle All the Way, which I don't think fits. Oh, Delta Burke. Delta Burke. She's my favorite character on there. She had me laughing so hard. But her and Anthony on that show together. I mean, don't get me wrong. That stuff was wrong. But those two together were so funny. His responses to her, he made me laugh so hard. It was a great show. So yeah, I still watch that too. Okay, so I'm going to add some foam tape. I know we've talked about me and my foam tape behind my sentiments, so of course I need some of that. Let's do that. And we're going to pop that up between those two. And we're going to finish off with some of Marisha's sequins that I got from her. And if I could remember the names of the ones that I got, I could tell you, but I don't remember because if I just don't remember a whole lot right now. So I'm going to come down a little bit with that. Oh, sorry guys, I will get this. Oops. Yeah, they were funny together. They're so funny together. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I like that. What do you guys think of that one? Super, super fun. Okay, there's that one. We'll come back to that. Okay, so here I die cut from, obviously, red glitter cardstock. Again, this is from Cardstock Warehouse. This is just the red glitter. Let me pop out these little pieces in the center. I love this big word die. I love kind of when they take up the whole background. Thank you, Marcy. I think that did come out so pretty. I think we're gonna get to the even prettier ones. I think that's the, to me, that's the least prettiest one. You always have that one card that you're like, not sure how I feel about you. Okay, I just love this green background. I think it turned out so, so pretty. Okay. Snowflake Kisses, Milk and Cookies, and I think Unicorn Snow. That's right, yes. Yes, Marisha. Thank you. If you guys haven't gotten any, Marisha, I don't know if you were on here when I said, because I bought, that was Crooked Joy. I bought 2 of each of those ones, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway with 1 set of them. I needed 1 set for me, and then 1 set for a giveaway. So I'm not going to do it tonight. Maybe I'll do it next week. You guys, I so put that on crooked because I'm so special. Let's try this again. I swear this really thin paper wants to stick down so easy. So watch out. It just wants to go. Okay. Your Thanksgiving list is growing, Marisha, right? Ooh, see, look at that. I love that so much, and with that gold background. Okay, get it together, Joy. I am going to use liquid glue on this, though, because there's so much texture on that background. It's so bumpy that I don't want a tape runner. I think would not hold it properly. And I think I want to use the Jingle All the Way sentiment, but I'm going to just double check to see if there's one that goes good. All right. Let me get this lined up. I love it. I need that die. Yeah, this is the Stamp Market. This is a fantastic die, and I love that it's all one piece, so you don't have to try to, line things up. I think that is so fantastic. Okay. There's Jingle All the Way, Making Spirits Bright. Tell me which one you guys think. Which one you guys would like? I think we'll go with those 2. So which one? Making Spirits Bright or Jingle All the Way? What do you guys think for that one? Jingle All the Way or Making Spirits Bright? That's how they'll lay. You guys decide. I like when you guys decide. Making Spirits Bright, Nakia, okay? What does everybody else say? Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'm going to get a drink of water real quick. That would be super cute, Marcy. Absolutely, a little critter would be so darling on that. Okay. Let's go with the Making Spirits Bright. Oh. Everyone's going for that one. Okay, some foam tape. We're just going to put it between those, kind of like that. A little bit higher. I love this red glitter with that green. That is so stunning. Okay, there's that one. Like I said, we'll add a few sequins at the end. We're just going to kind of go with that. All right, this is from Fawn. This is their Let It Snow die, which is so cute. I used it earlier today, so I was so glad to use it again because I think it's a fantastic large die. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Don't tell me I just ran out. I didn't. Okay. I was about ready to have just a full-blown heart attack. Let me refill my thing really quick. That is, however, my last one. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. We're almost there. I know this is a long time. All right. Do it this way. Why is that long? That's weirdly long. Okay, I thought I was nutty. That's way long. Let me trim that down. I'm like, who trimmed this down? It was me. Apparently I don't know how to. That means I probably have a really short card base somewhere. I do too. I love the mix of the cursive and the block. I think that's what's so fun about it. All right, that makes way more sense. One more time. Ooh, I love this background. I love the blues on it. The pinks and that little bit of gold that we did. We're gonna plop that bad boy right in the center. Normally I would pop this up on foam tape, but I'm not gonna spend the time to do it because it just takes a long time to die cut multiples when I have like big words like this instead of using foam tape. This one you could use foam tape on because it has some bigger openings, but usually on large die cut words, I like to die cut it multiple times, usually about 3 times, and stack it on top of each other. And then you get some good dimension that way. But that is not happening today because we just don't have time for that. Okay. I'm actually going to go up a little bit because I want to put the sentiment underneath it. Oh, joy. For real. I'm going to get my big, excuse my dirty block. Look how dirty that sucker is. Put that on top. Okay, so that's Let It Snow. I think there's something about warm winter wishes in here, which I think would be really fun. Or is there something else? No, I think that was it. So we are going to do warm winter wishes underneath, and that I will pop up with foam tape. That's funny, Mercy. Use my tweezers so I can get my hands out of the way and see. Ooh, yes. That one is super cute. Okay. Let's go with this Believe. Now I also did die cut from some silver cardstock, even though we've also got gold embossing back there. Oh, I didn't lose the eye. But I don't think that's a problem. I think that actually looks really pretty together. So this one is from Simon Says Stamp. This is the one that's out of stock right now, but on their website you can just do that little, notify me email. So this has the shadow in the background, which I just die cut from white. because I wanted to keep that simple. And yeah. I didn't want to distract from the background or even the beautiful mirror cardstock. All right, let me get that lined up. I get glue everywhere. Thankfully that glue dries clear. Okay, let me get the eye on here. Okay. Oh, see, I think is this the short one now? See, I did a long one and a short one. I crack myself up. Why am I so special, you guys? Okay, so what I'm going to do for right now, and I will cut a bigger base. I have a little A2 thing here. We'll do it like this, and then I'll just adhere this to a card base later. Because apparently I'm a whole lot of special. Ooh. Oh, I think we were going to do this one sideways anyways, actually. So we have Believe. Let's see. Walking in a Winter Wonderland. I'm going to do Glory to the Newborn King because I like that. Okay, so this one I am going to pop up on foam tape because that will be easy to do because it's got this kind of more solid background. So let's go ahead and do that because that will be kind of quick. I like the font of this one for sure. I think this is super, super pretty. All right, we're almost there, guys. I think we just have 2 more to go. Throw on a few sequins and we are golden. Thank you guys so much for staying. I know we're going over. Probably go about another 10 or so minutes, I would think. Okay. And I'm just going to glue this straight down since that sentiment has popped up. I'm going to glue this down. Ooh, yes. That is so pretty. All right. Let's do this circle. I'm pretty sure I lost the dot to this eye. No, I didn't. I actually did not. That is a miracle and a half. Okay, so here is the circle. This I think I'm going to pop up with foam tape because I do think just having that flat in the center is not going to work for me. So let's put some foam tape. Oops. Oh, when I was looking on that channel, that network that had Who's the Boss, there was, oh gosh, Silver Spoons was on there. Oh my gosh, there was another one and now I can't remember what it was. Oh darn. But I don't know if you guys remember watching that with Ricky Schroeder and Alfonso Ribeiro, I don't know which way it is. Let's go like this. But that was on there too. I remember watching that as a kid. Oh, Punky Brewster. Punky Brewster was on there. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I used to watch Benson. Do you guys remember Benson? I loved that show. and MASH. Was Jason Bateman on that show? I didn't know he was on that. I remember he was on Hogan Family. I don't remember him being on that show. I like Jason Bateman. He seems like a good guy. All right, we're gonna pop these out. So this is how the die cut die. He played Ricky. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Thought it was. You learn something new every day. Okay, so this die does die cut in these multiple pieces. Like I didn't screw up and like die cut it weird, I promise. Oh, he played the friend. Okay, that would be why I don't remember him. That makes sense. I'm gonna see now. I'm gonna have to go watch it just to see that. I mean, every kid when we watched that show was like, "Why can't we live like that?" Having a train through our house. Oops, let go. He played Rachel's best friend on Silver Spoons. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Bet you he was so little. Okay, I'm going to glue this in place. Obviously silver cardstock. This is from Simon Says Stamp 2, the Oh Holy Night. I like the font of this too. Oh, Krause was hilarious. I forgot about her. How did I forget about her? She was so funny. Some great shows. I just don't think they make them like they did in the 80s anymore. And I watched MASH with my parents all the time. I still watch MASH now sometimes. I love that show. All right, let me dot this I. Goes this way. Okay, so we're just gonna center that bad boy right there. I actually think I'm gonna pop that up with some foam tape too. Right now we are watching Alone. If you guys ever watched that, it's a series. Like these people go out and go and survive like in crazy harshness. It's not the Naked and Afraid, but it's which I'll be honest, I'm so tired of seeing man butt on Naked and Afraid. I'm so over it. I'm like, hey, whatever. It is perfect. Blossom, I remember that show too, because was that late 80s or early 90s? So yeah, we're watching Alone. This was, I think we're on like season 7 or something, but they're in Antarctica, and they're all in this one spot, but they're all by themselves. They each have about 5 miles of area. And Oh Holy Night, let's see. Wise men still seek him. Or maybe we'll just leave it Oh Holy Night. This one is for $1 million. It was not normally $1 million. What do we think about that? You know what? I'm going to put it on the inside because I don't like it on the outside. So they have to last 100 days. So they have a list of stuff they get. I think they get like 10 items. So they get like a good sleeping bag. They get a tarp. They get and they can choose, but they get like a knife, an axe. That one's pretty. Okay, last one, guys. And then we'll finish with sequins and be done. I think they get like a cast iron skillet. They get like a thing to start fires, like that little flint thing or whatever. And it is crazy. So they have them, they're by a lake and they can choose where they want to stay. They're going to be there through the winter and it gets like 40 below. And of course there's wild animals, there's bear, there's wolves, there's, oh, what else was there? not a badger, something else. Okay, we're gonna glue this down first, inlay, and then put this down. We'll probably pop this up with foam tape. And it is crazy. They have stuff to be able to make fishing nets and stuff for like fishing lines so they can fish. Obviously, this one guy killed a muskox and he killed it like a mile away from his camp, so he broke it down and has to like drag it back to his place. They have to build like almost like a permanent shelter because obviously in 40-degree weather a tarp is not going to do it for you. It is, I think that's why $1 million. Yeah, and it's 100 days. They don't normally stay 100 days. I can't remember how many days. It's normally fairly long. And this one is 10 people. I can't remember if it's always 10 people, but on the other seasons, once the second to last person taps out, if you're the last person standing, basically, they'll come and get you and you win the money. Well, this one is not like that. If everyone taps out, you still have to wait for the 100 days. You have to make it to 100 days to win $1 million. Is that insane? But it's so addicting to watch. Like every night, me and my husband are like, is it bedtime already? It is so crazy. These people are skilled though. I mean, this one guy killed the muskox with a bow and arrow. I mean, you don't have a gun. You don't have none of that. I mean, it is pretty insane. Okay, so look at how pretty that is. So you just inlay that, and you could do that like multiple times. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Yep, Blossom and Hogan's Heroes. The 90s, yep, they had some good shows. Fresh Prince, oh yes. Do you guys remember TGI Friday? That was so much fun. That reminds me of a show on PBS years ago called The 1900 House. Really? Do the entire 100 days regardless? Yes, they do. Just to get the $1 million. It is crazy. So 3 people, I don't know how many episodes we've watched, maybe 4 or 5. 3 people have tapped out. One guy was so sick he was just constantly puking. Another guy lost his fire starter, so I mean, good luck. If you don't have fire, you can't drink that lake water, you can't anything. And oh, I can't remember the other guy. So there's a couple girls on there. So I'm pretty impressed by these people. These people are pretty amazing. Okay, so obviously when you're putting your thing back in here, make sure you have it, I mean, unless you're going for a different look, make sure you're lining up the pattern to the other pattern. So I'm just going to kind of line it up here. Pop that up. Doesn't that look so pretty? And you don't have to pop the center up, obviously, on foam tape, but I like that. So, but you could just lay it in for a complete inlay look, which is kind of fun. Okay. Let's get this joy on here. I really love this joy. I think it's such a pretty font script. Do you say font if it's not on your computer? Okay. Let's see. It says joy. That's too big. I don't love that. I like that one. Have a holly jolly Christmas. I kind of like that. Let's go with that one. TJ Hooker with William Shatner and Heather Locklear. I watched that a little bit. I couldn't get into it. I watched Heather Locklear on Melrose Place. Do you guys remember that show? That was drama filled, but it was so good. And I thought Andrew Shue was so cute on there. I had a crush on him. Okay, let's get this glued down. Marcy, you love that show too. I used font with the word dies and stamp. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I'm not weird. All right, get a little foam tape and then we'll add some sequins and we'll be done. You guys are super awesome. I will try not to make 6 cards in the future. But I didn't want to not use all of those backgrounds, but Party of Five. Do you guys remember that show from the 90s? That was such a good show. Okay, let's pull this in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do we got here? Oh, look at Marisha's. Marisha, which one is this? I know, is this the unicorn one? I think that's what you said. And then I don't want the milk and cookies yet, because the milk and cookies is cute though. Oh, look at that. That has silver. Okay, so let's put some of these guys on here because I think that's really, oh, I'm going to use some of the blue on this one because this has so much blue. Marisha, this is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Can you guys see that? Oh, yum. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty this is. Stunning. They're so pretty, Marisha, honestly. This is unicorn snow. I need to write it down because I'm going to ask you 12,000 times. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I don't even know where I want to go with it. Oh, and I will, you know what? I will bring in some pink over here because I like that, because we have some pink up there. And a little bit of blue. And, ooh. And a little bit of this green. Actually, I'm gonna do a little white one because I like the little. And we'll do a little here. Ooh, I love all the different colors on this. All right, let's stick these bad boys down. Marisha, these are gorgeous. I hadn't even opened them up yet because I just hadn't had the time when I got them. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. So I hadn't even had a chance to open them up yet, and they are just so pretty, Marisha, honestly. I should do a no. I like it. I like it how it is. Don't mess with it, Joy. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? This looks beautiful, Louise. Don't be sorry you're late. Louise, I don't know if you saw last week, but we did some, oh my gosh, my brain, it'll come to me. Some gel print backgrounds. Wow, that took 5 minutes. And I am going to do snowflakes on this. And so today we are putting together the backgrounds and making some really cute cards. And right now I'm using some of Marisha's unicorn glitter sequence, And this is gorgeous. I think I'm going to add that to that. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see how pretty this is? So obviously we're going to do some snowflakes because let it snow. Come on. How do you not? I love that they are iridescent. That is so much fun. I'm going to put a little blue down here. Okay. You're so welcome, Marisha. These are just so pretty. How do you not buy these? Like I said, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of these two. I think I'll plan that for next week. And then obviously the following Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I won't be doing a live, obviously. Well, I'll be eating good food. This year is my in-laws' year. And they have 4 kids. And all their kids have been divorced. So, they've got to share their kids with the other side. But they all got it planned out to where everyone's still together on this 1 year, which I think is really, really awesome. Okay, there's that one. Super, super cute. Hold on. I almost think I want one. Yep. So this year we'll be able to see all the little cousins can get together. which is really super cute. But I still cook a full Thanksgiving meal even if we go over there because we just love all of the leftovers. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Let's bring in this one. Ooh, this one I want to use some of this silver over here. Do you guys still cook a lot even if you go somewhere else, or do you just not worry about it? Am I the only crazy one? Leftovers? Yes, leftovers are so good. Oops. And I make a ton of pies. So the Wednesday before, we call it Pie Day here at the house. My kids call it Pie Day, I think. And leftovers after the holidays is always delicious. Yes, it is. Then you don't gotta just cook. You know, by the time the weekend's done, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some Mexican food because I'm so over the real fatty stuff. Even though it's super delicious, I'm kind of like, all right, I need some spice in my life because I adore spicy food. All right, let's add some centers to this. Oh, hello. Things are flying. Marcy says, if we go Thanksgiving elsewhere, we will make a small turkey with some fixing so we can have leftovers. Yep. Always have food even if we go elsewhere. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I'm going to put this little snowflake on top of that big snowflake. Ooh, yes. So I make, you guys are probably going to die, but maybe you guys do this too. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the only one. My husband likes, and my husband is not overweight by any means, but that man can eat so many pies. So literally, I think I end up making like 8 pumpkin pies for us at the house. And then a couple of apple pies. And I have made some pecan pies, and then I make pies to go to my in-laws. So it is a bit out of control. But that's kind of what we do. Okay. Ooh, I like that right there. Yes, sweet potato pie. I have never had sweet potato pie. Now, my husband and my son like the sweet potato thing with the marshmallows. That is just not something I love. Last year we introduced, last year we introduced, oh gosh, banana pudding, southern banana pudding. So we're going to have that again this year. Pumpkin and pecan pie for me. I love pumpkin pie. Love, love, love pumpkin pie. Okay, get these little silver guys over here. Honestly, Marisha, these are so gorgeous. Okay, there's those guys. So lovely. One more and we're done, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 2 more. I'm a liar. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm going to do some of these big white sequins because I think that's kind of fun. We're going to mix and match. Costco has really good pumpkin pies. They are huge. Oh my gosh, they're so ginormous. It cracks me up when we go there and see them. It makes me laugh so hard. I'm like, that is the biggest pie I've ever seen in my life. Do a little bit of silver and white right there. Let's come in with another one up here. And a little white. I know, I'm so hungry thinking about all of this food. But I get really excited. And I turn on, apparently I do this every year. And last year my kids go, don't you know you do this every year? And I'm like, no. I turn on The Abyss, the movie The Abyss, while watching. There's that one. That's so pretty. Because it's a really long, good action movie, and I kind of know it, so I don't have to think about it at all. What do I want to do with you? I think I want to do a big white one. Ooh, Sally, you make pumpkin cheesecake? That sounds really, really good. I love a good cheesecake. I'm gonna dump some more of this out so I can see what I got going on here. Ooh, I'm gonna use some of these stars, Marisha, because these are so cute. There's little stars in this mix too. This is perfect shaker material. Like, are you kidding me? Like, perfect, perfect shaker material. Another little star right there. Actually, I'm gonna scoot you up there. I know it's kind of light and maybe you guys can't see it, but it's just a little bit. But it works. Okay, oops. I think this is the last one, guys. Then I'll flip you around and we will say goodnight. Thank you for being so patient with me. Okay. And there is that one. All right. Let me put the lid on my glue and then I'm going to flip you guys around and then I will clean up my mess tomorrow because it's late. All right, let me see here. Okay. My hair is like crazy. Okay, let me read what you guys are saying. Pecan pie, pound cake, egg custard pie. What? Blueberry cheesecake, egg custard pie. That sounds so decadent. That sounds so, so good. Yeah, I'm hungry too, Marisha. Egg custard pie is delicious. My cousin makes it. I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds so good. Only once here, it weighs a ton, not as big as the Costco pumpkin pie. That's so funny. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for crafting with me and going this long. I'm so sorry it's this long. I promise it will not be this long. I can't say ever, but most times I promise it won't be this long. So anyways, you guys have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for crafting with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I have so much fun doing this, so thank you. And I will see you next Thursday. I have no idea what we're gonna do, but we'll do something so fun. Yes, the sequence did bring everything together, so yay, Marisha. Thank you, Marcy. I had a great time. Okay, guys, love you all. Have a good night. Sleep well. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.